Hey guys, it is RCK, and I'm glad to have you back here again for our next episode of our Nazca game that we have going on. I think from now on, I'm going to cut the videos down to 2 turns per video, not just 3 turns. I feel like by the third turn, I'm rambling on a bit, and I really rush through it. So, here we have 2 thrones that have been claimed. We cast Arcane Probelink, found nothing, of course, so we just spent 3 Astral Pearls for no reason. Sudden small number of flame bolts appeared out of nowhere, struck some units. 4 were killed. Among them was Apu. So we did get. Fuck, we got a lot back. That's not good. So they were hitting the bob with that. We summoned some condors. So they hit another. They did 2 uh, flames from the sky or whatever they are. Not the big ones, but the smaller ones. I forget which one, what the spell that's called. Cast Twice Born. We see some battle scene. We also see us attacking the boss, storming that fort. So that's gonna be an interesting one to watch. Oops, wrong one. A Vanjarl killing some units. Of course, we see tons and tons of raids at this point in the game. We have an Ice Shield, Firebrand, Armor of Knights, Braces of Protection, Cat Charm. We'll see through their script if you're curious. So it's Air Shield. What's next? Mistform. Put this on fast forward. Anything else? Blessing and then attack? Yep. So it's very similar to everything that we've seen so far with all these Vanjarls. Um, Nothing too special going on here. I set a lot of guys with missing eyes here. That's terrible. Alright, and we have their leader running away. As you can tell, they're going to take care of that battle, no problem. Here we see a decent amount of Imperial Horsemen from TNG rating 1 PD. Vanjarl's killing bunches of PD. Guys, remember I said, do not PD dump. If it did not, like sometimes it can catch people off guard. Sometimes it can give you that extra little oomph in a battle to take care of things. But once someone knows you're PD dumping everywhere, they're not going to send their small raiding party of 6 guys or whatever it is in. They're not going to just send any kind of thug. They're going to send a thug that is prepared for this kind of thing. Dancing Trident, Armor of Knights, Vine Shield, Firebrand. We have Mistform, Air Shield, Glamour. We have a bunch of resistances. Yeah. 28 defense skill. PD cannot deal with 28 defense skill or higher. I mean, honestly, it's just way too hard for them with a Vine Shield on top of that. I mean, you have to think these units don't have very high strength, so once they get caught, most of them are staying in that Vine. Sure, the archers might have had a chance here, but as you can tell, they did not get the job done. And that was a lot of money that just went down the drain for one Vanjarl that had, I don't know, 20 gems on him? 5, 10, 20, 25 gems. I mean, yeah, sure, 25 gems is pretty expensive, but at the end of the day, we still have our 25 gems. So you have to keep that in mind, guys. We see N doing some work here, fighting some PD. We've already seen this army before. Nothing too special there. And we raided into that army as it moved. It's not like we actually attacked N, but N took the province first, and we hit that province in the same turn. We took another province here raiding. Tianchi took a province from us. We see Relay and Bandar Log doing some fighting. Relay attacked Bandar Log but was defeated, so we see Relay retreating here. We can see some of both. We only lost 23 Meteorite Guard. Most of them ran away, interesting. No, they all got away. The Visitor. Astral 4. Cool. The teleport. Lots of slave mages with lots of water gems, probably casting full-size water elementals. You with a skull staff. Ooh, what are you casting? Lots of communion slaves. Already looked at you. Communion Master over here as well. Wave Warrior is being cast on his troops. Now they're going to lose some strength from that nice liquid body. Did they lose strength on that? It hasn't been cast on him yet. It's been cast here. So yeah, they do lose strength on liquid body. So you do have to really be careful I mean, they're still hitting for 17 Pierce, which is pretty damn good. 22 versus 17. I guess it depends on what you're fighting. If you really want these resistances on that, they're slower as well. Surprised he got so many away if he's casting Wave Warriors if they're slower. I want to see what these communions. Oh, we need to look at the other side first too. Bandar Log. That's PD. He's got some Sacreds. I mean, honestly, not a whole lot else going on here. Some gems. Oh, he's a. Oh, that's their disciple. Interesting. Okay. What are they casting? Fuck, what's it called? Wailing Winds or something here, maybe? He's got a global on him, too. He needs to be careful with that. He could have lost that here. Maybe if Relay brought some of their Mind Blasters, they could have very well lost this. So, oh, Howl is going to be very, very painful as well. The Star Spawn did cast Darkness. Interesting. Okay, everyone has Dark Vision 100 on their side. And Wailing Winds was cast by Bandar. That's how they ran away so fucking fast. That makes sense. And Light of the Northern Star by the Slave Master. I bet it's that one back here. That turned into a Master. Yeah, Howl's gonna hurt pretty bad. Oh, and they already have their slaves running away. Oh my goodness, the morale's so fucking low. Oof. Oh my goodness, it's hard to keep these slaves on the battlefield. Wow. Okay, well, most of their expensive stuff has already ran away. Most of their mages, their higher level mages, their visitor just left. And the rest of these guys are getting ran down by wolves and monkeys. Ooh, he's gonna lose all these guys here, though. Yeah, he's gonna lose these. So Relay losing 5 Star Children, 3 Shambler Chiefs, 23 Meteorite Guard. Nothing really lost here on the Bandar Lodge side, so very good battle for him. Gartha moving out. And losing their Divine Griff, if you remember, had a global on it. Oof. That's gonna hurt. I believe this is the Riches global. Oh yeah, Shard Guard. Don't fuck with those Shard Guard. You're not strong enough to fuck with those Shard Guard. That's what happened here. Fuck, I want to go check what... I think it's Riches from Beneath that they lost, but I could be wrong. Another nice PD kill. And let's watch this battle here with Nabah as we storm Nabah here. As you can tell, we lost a bunch of mages from the rest of the... what was underneath there. Healing Winds. 19 strength. Oh, and they had flyers of their own, kind of dangerous for us. Might catch that. Might be how some of our mages died. Wailing Winds, Natural Rain is up, making their fire spells a lot harder to cast. Some of these guys might fly on the rear as well. We have Fog Warriors up. What was that? Air Shield. That was Air Shield going up. Very nice spell to have here. And see, now we have a lot of our units leaving, and I feel like we should have had more guys on guard. I mean, I thought the... I think we also had our communion fucking blow up. But, I mean, like I said, it is what it is. We spoke about that last turn. Or last episode. But yeah, I think our communion blew up. I think that's what it was. It's very unfortunate. Everything on attack rear, killing mages, everything else is running away. Wailing Winds doing a big, having a big impact here. Oh, fuck, does that guy run away? What the hell is he doing? Just moving around? Weird. These last few Jangard, Swordbearer, he is a hero, if I'm not mistaken. Wonder, was he empowering him? Is this hero normally that good? Because I don't remember getting a Blood 5 hero. That's crazy. Maybe he was always there. I don't know. Fuck, I think he's been empowering him. Malika's morale is broken, so we'll see her fly away in a moment. I think. Do they fly away on castle battles when they have nowhere to retreat to? Not sure. No, her ass is gone now. Either her ass is dead or flown away. He's gonna be... That Jangard will take... Oh, did we just kill him or he routed? I can't tell. It's going too fast. So yeah, it's... Looks like some commanders here as well died. Yeah, we had a Apu, we had the Asil, so that was the... Some of the Apu, the Asil. We had Apus die in other battles too, so that's those three right there. The Asil is the goldish, copper-looking one. And then we had three die... We had three Huron priests die. Only lost 17 condors, 15 slaves, 2 sun guard, 1 sapaya. Took out everything. So that's the end of Nabah there. Very good. Ooh, and we found a Tree Lord staff, a Skull Mentor, Slave Matrix, Slave Matrix. Oh, those are ours. Dragon Helmet. So the Tree Lord staff is really, really nice. Skull Mentor, just a research thing. Make sure you take your research items off before the battle if someone is storming your fort, guys, just because you don't want your enemies getting a hold of that. Even if you die, even if that's the end, you still don't want them getting that advantage. Tree Lord staff is sweet. That's a +2 to nature if you didn't know for their magic pass. So that is awesome. We have all those dead priests researching, calling Sapaya, summoning condors. We're gonna go kill this Koya because she is twice born. There's that Skull Mentor right there we put on somebody, making a flying carpet for our units that cannot fly. Like these guys here, they can't fly, so we could give them like a flying carpet. The really nice mages here. That'd be great since they have 4 miscellaneous spots. They'll keep up with the flying army. So now that we have them done, it looks like we're gonna head over to the left and take out. We're gonna take out Agartha. Yeah, that's the plan there. Things are, I mean, of course, not great over here, but Vanheim is doing a great job at keeping them back for sure. We pretty much have Marignan locked down. Tianchi is the only one we're having difficulties with just because he has a lot of raiding armies. He's doing a good job taking everything back and forth from us. So I'll give him props there. But his partner is really screwed at this point. It looks like Vanheim is getting his second army ready here to march on Marignan. So that is going to be pretty good. I'm pretty sure that army will take Marignan. Like he got lucky he killed that first one because it was 2 battles back to back and the gems were used up when he stormed the fort. But now I don't think he'll make it through the next one. What do we have going on over here? Researching, moving. We're moving all these units to 77 or 66. Probably 77. Just because the income's crap. We can also do 82 from there too. Also get slaves from that province there as well. Moving these Apus were made in this fort here. Moving them over as well. We could probably get 2 slave provinces going at the same time, but honestly, we only need one. Yeah, we only need one. Gonna go pick up some deserters that retreated out. Building a fortress here in 85, which was that throne that we claimed. Hold on. I think that was riches that he lost there. So yeah, the big loss on the end in Bandar for losing riches from that god battle, which they didn't necessarily have to put their god there. They magic phased him in, so Yeah, they didn't have to risk him like that. And their other god is out somewhere too. What was their other god was somewhere. We watched that battle. Maybe somewhere over here. I don't remember. But yeah, risking some globals there. And when you lose it, it's a lot of gems to lose. I was looking. What the fuck was I looking for? No, not you. I was looking at the thrones. That's it. So we only have one, two. We only have 2 points of thrones right now. We have throne of second age, throne of law. Other than that, Ashdod does have throne of creation, which is a pretty decent one. It does give you turmoil +3. That's very rough. Eternal suffering wouldn't be bad. I would like that one. Sorcery would be a good one as well. But let's see. We have this throne. We could grab that throne. We have that one. I think that's Eternal Suffering, just from the looks of it. I'm pretty sure it's a level 3 for sure. We have that throne. That's the law. There's that throne over here. Which one's that one? Oh, that one's the throne of Eternal Suffering. So that one might be the sorcery throne. 2 level 3 thrones that close would be very, very sweet. It could be a level 2. We're not certain yet, but that one being a level 3, we're probably going to get our hands on that one for sure. Anything past that? There's a throne there, a throne there. Okay. Just kind of moving things around right now, reforming our army up from what we lost. We had a lot of mages we lost on that fight. Yeah, we're moving some over. Moving someone over also to build a temple over here in Nabah. A great province to have, decent income, good gem income as well. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. That is what our gem income looks like at the moment. Could be better, but we have a lot of fighting going on, a lot of back and forth, so we can't really search this new land we have until later on. But yeah, we're going to go over here and knock out Agartha, then probably push back through Tianchi. We're going to go take up these after that, and then push down into Tianchi. Tianchi is not going to be able to stop us if Nabah was not able to stop us, Nabah and Agartha. Just because, sure, Tianchi is good, but that was with they were fighting on 2 fronts. But Tianchi will be fighting on 2 fronts as well. I mean, that's all of his army here on this side. Everything else has been moving south to stop Vanheim from killing Marignan. So by the time we come around, we're just going to be able to start just taking fort after fort around here. Okay, so that was turn 47. Hold on. Alright, back to the next turn here. Continue. Turn 48, and I might have to take another pause here. I have making my something to eat. It's in the oven, so I might have to go check it here shortly. Condors, probing, of course, nothing was found. Voice, nothing was found. Looks like Harbinger retreated. And then we have an Archangel and 3 Angels to the host here attacking us. Fire 4. Some PD we put. No, those are slaves. Yeah, group of 30 slaves. Unfortunate to lose them. But in the day, they are just slaves. We lost that Koya that we wanted to lose, so she turned into the twice-born form, so we don't have to pay upkeep, and it does not kill one of our Incas. Very big deal. Taking out another big chunk of PD with 1 Vanyar. I'm sure this is Vanyar that either has the Vine Shield or the Eye Shield. This is the Vine Shield one. Doing great work. Jin's raiding us still. This is why I didn't want to have any like site searchers out. I knew Nabastio had those Jin that we've been seeing. He summoned them. They do a pretty good job at raiding. Joe Fury. And you're all killing more PD. TNG killing 1 PD. See guys, we have a Vanyarl that's killed multiple groups of PD versus a whole army that's been killing 1 PD at a time. 1 gold versus a lot of gold. So keep that in mind. Vanyarl killing some PD. Vanyarl killing some PD. An army killing 1 PD. Now don't you see the what's going on here? It is very nice to keep dropping one PD down, so and it's not very expensive, but you do get to see whatever army they're moving around, whatever they're raiding with. If you want to counter it, those celestial soldiers are going to be kind of difficult to kill. I mean, other than that, I mean, this is a huge group of huge communion here. So very expensive on his part. If we can get 24 Geomancers, that's going to be a great kill for us. PD again. Pure Consort dead. Vanheim, PD. Vanheim, PD. Lots of PD. I said lots of PD here. And like I said, same kit. I mean, we're making the same kit, doing this all around. That one actually had a helmet on it, unlike the last one. A Van Hurst, which is a little bit cheaper, doing the same work a Vanheim can. See, he's doing some raiding at least, or counter raiding. Another large force from Tianchi, killing one PD. Man, unfortunate. We had a barbarian attack on Naba. We killed those wolves. Yeah, and we have to unsiege Naba now. Losing that 3,000 pops is very unfortunate. Couple of scouts were found. There's that white mage we talked about, so we got to move him out of here. Yeah, that desert was a bad place, because we did that in the very beginning of the game. We still see, honestly, it looks like the Pangea Zabalba team is starting to push back Om and Shimiana here. So that's interesting to see. So we're moving to hit 121. We see the end went from 117 to 119. I almost thought they were going to go to 121 and try to take Agartha, but I guess not. So if they do try to bump us there, we're definitely going to win that bump for sure. And Agartha is going to be ours. Relay already said he is not going for the cap. He was just raiding to take some land, and we're like, okay. Don't like that you took 104, but whatever, as long as you don't fuck with us. We also forgot about that throwing at 88. So yeah, that's what's going on. Let me go check the oven real fast. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, had myself a good lunch, and I'm ready to start back. As far as what is going on, I already explained what was going on here in the north. What are we moving over? Moving a couple mages over to 92 to then help out with the siege of Agartha. We see a large force here from Relay. What could they possibly be doing? They could bring it over here, pressure 141, grab that throne, 131. They could also bring it down to 27 and try to go for 53. So we do need to take 53 sooner than later. I was getting moved over there. We have a Wailing. No, this is not Wailing Winds. This is a Wind of Deathcaster. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wind of Deathcaster here. That's gonna be a great, great little unit to have. And if we do lose the unit, on the downside, we're gonna lose 10 Death Gems, sure, but we're gonna kill a lot of fucking units with that, and we're gonna get our priest back as a mummy. So yeah, be one turn's worth of death income. And like if they get disease, all we have to do is move over. We should have moved this one over to 35 where we have all these disease healers. You have to keep in mind those Earth Mothers are important to have, especially for your old mages that you have. You'll see them get a lot of afflictions and eventually diseases. So yeah, having those Earth Mothers is pretty nice, honestly. I think I end up moving one or two in every fort. Maybe I haven't done it yet. There's one over there. There. Any over here? Yep, there's one over here. So yeah, we definitely have been moving some Earth Mothers around, get them in the forts that have a lot of priests in them. We need to take this back, but I want to continue to push onto Agartha. I do not want to turn around to relieve Naba of their siege, the barbarians. So things are going well. We've also noticed that TNG has not got their god back. We have not seen their god around, so that's interesting. Which one was the one that had the very, very large amount of this 14 geomancers? That is actually pretty large too. 24 there. Right there, that force beside the old coast at 48. One of Vanheim's forts. Okay? So that's turn 48, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let's look at our research. 2200. We're going for Alteration 9, which was give us Army of Gold, Army of Lead, which would be a great spell for us to cast, and that we are able to cast it, actually. So it's just getting there. So in 3 turns, yeah, 3-ish turns, we'll have Army of Gold, Army of Lead. And we'll be fairly well off. After that, we'll hit Thaumaturgy 4. Ooh, what Thaumaturgy 4 for? I don't know. 5 is better than 4. It was Growing Fury at least. Conjuration 6, then Construction 7 and 8 for some unique items. Flame Spirit, Great Eagles, Bishop Fish, Sea King's Court, Troll King's Court. Yeah, a couple of good things there. Alright guys, so that's turn 48. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.